Hey, and a good morning to all of you. Thanks for stopping by and joining me on this Friday morning, August 4th. Yes, we're into August, the dog days of summer. Uh, Great weather this week in Vermont, and I have to say, yes, I'm back in the saddle. Had a great vacation. This was our big family gathering. I think we peaked out at something like 22, 24 people, and had a great time, had great weather, and a big thank you to all of you for calling on the crew members in my absence. The crew did a great job, took good care of me, and I'm finally digging out from a sea of emails. If I owe you an email, you're probably going to get it today. And with that said, Friday, yes, we're on summer Friday hours. We close at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Please keep that in mind. Customer service issues, just call us before 1, or if it can wait till Monday morning, we're back in the saddle at 9 a.m. And a big thank you, to our entire customer base for, allowing us to do this. I guess it's a great way to give the crew a jump on the weekend, and it's very much appreciated, and I can say that for all of us. All right, got a bunch to cover today. I'm going to try to rifle through, kind of get caught up. Right off the bat, before I forget, I actually got this the day before I went on vacation, and I completely forgot to give it a plug. This is the CMC Talbot Lago. This is going to be the first color, the blue. They usually send a sample to me as soon as they're coming off the production line. They air freight one in for photographs so I can review it. But I'll tell you what, for those of you that have been waiting, and of course it's CMC, we know what to expect from CMC. But I'll tell you what, everything about this model, the wire wheels, the grill area, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It just seems with every new release, they find better ways to do things. The chrome strips along the bottom, around the windshield and window areas, and these are can be problematic for other manufacturers, but they've got this thing nailed. And if you'd like to see it, we're going to have it in this week's email. You can get, if you have a pre-order in, you're covered. But if you don't, now's the time to get a pre-order in, because we're told that we're going to be allocated on that first shipment. And if you want to be among the first to have this in your collection, CMC Talbot Lago. And speaking of our email, okay, homepage at replicars.com. Sign up for our email. We discovered that we had a little glitch where people were subscribing to get our emails and they weren't actually being added to the list. That has been corrected. If you're not receiving our emails and you would like to do so, please head on over to the website in the upper left. It just says sign up and save. We'll send you weekly updates. We won't overdo it. Well, usually one a week. And, it's usually the new arrivals for the week, but sometimes, you can get obviously notices when we have sales, when we have promotions, things like that. Well worth it. And like I said, we won't overdo it by any means. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go Replicars. You 143rd guys, we have not forgot you in regards to our Indy series. This is the 1940 Boyle Special Wilbur Shaw Indy winner. And yeah, I know this is not the best way to show this, but I'll tell you what, this is the same factory that produced our 118th versions is doing the 143rd project. And I'll tell you what, the photo etch grill, the interior cockpit detail, wire wheels, I mean, guys, if you to the best of my knowledge, it's either a hand built or it's Brum in regards to the Boyle Specials. Our Indy cars, and I don't want to toot our own horn, but I'm going to toot our own horn. This thing is phenomenal. Hats off to Brother Brian. He's the mastermind behind the scenes. I'm just the marketing guy, as he says. But great job, and at the homepage at replicars.com, upper left, just look for Replicars exclusives. Scroll down, you can see the listings for 143rd Indy. There's the current offerings that we have in stock, but these are in there as pre-orders. I'm going to say there's a few very minor revisions that we need to do to the model, but the 39 and 40 will come together. And, I'm going to say we're probably going to go into production here shortly, 2 to 3 weeks. Puts us on schedule to land these probably sometime in October. get those orders in. These are going to be low runs. In our 43rd Indy, they usually sell out quick, so well worth your time to check it out, but get those pre-orders in. Also, Chaparral 2K, Johnny Rutherford 1980 winner. This is the final revision. We just got back, and I'll tell you what, in the engine area on this, Brian has been putting hours and hours into back and forth, with the factory, and they finally got it. I mean, I know that, again, this isn't the best way. We'll have some pictures posted up on the site. Just got this in. The bonnet fits absolutely perfectly. The seam is, I don't want to say undetectable, but it looks awesome. And this we're going into production probably within a week or two. Again, this is going to be a fourth quarter item. But if you collect Indy winners, 1980 Pennzoil, Johnny Rutherford, Yellow Submarine as some call it, great piece. Get those pre-orders in ASAP. The 85 Danny Sullivan Spin and Win, that one is in production. That one we're shooting for probably late September, early October. And for you land speed guys, we just cut the PO for the Goldenrod. Yeah, it's a monster, but that's going to be, we were checking the numbers. After filling pre-orders, we're already going to be under 50 pieces. So if you collect our land speed cars, you know that they sell out quick. Get those pre-orders in. That one we're probably going to be shipping again sometime late September, early October. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? We're talking about the fall already. Where did summer go? All right, moving on. New this week. Ton of new. 43rd, there's Neo, Matrix, Spark, I think a few other mini champs maybe. But Spark, we got restock on, I think there's 6 or 7 of the Le Mans Winter Series. This is, I just grabbed a few. 2004, this is the Audi R8 open cockpit, Le Mans Winter. 82, Porsche, yes, it comes with the Rothmans decals. They're under the base. And then the older one, 66 GT40. This car never goes out of style. We always sell it out. I think we only got in maybe 12 or 24 pieces. If you need a 66 winner, get on this. And we did, even though all of these are restock, we did put them in the new 143rd category for this week. So go to the homepage at replicars.com. Left-hand side, look for new arrivals. It's sorted by date, sorted by scale. 2 clicks, you're right where you need to be. Check those out. 1/18th, guys, the one we've been waiting for. Yes, 2016 Le Mans winner by Spark. Car looks phenomenal. As you can see, this one is still pristine, the way we like them, the way we ship them. Already under 20 pieces. So if you had a pre-order in, it's on the way to you. I've already heard from a few guys that got it, are raving about it. But if you collect Le Mans winners in 1/18th, it's in new 1/18th this week. If you do older, if you're into the older, like Grand Prix, Hill Climb, these are mini champs, Auto Union Type C, extremely cool with driver figure. The price is under 150. I think 148.99. Extremely good quality stuff, and this is. Prior to this, I think CMC was the option. So if you're one of those guys that likes the kind of middle of the road as far as pricing, but very, very good quality, this is the Bernd Rosemeyer Grand Prix edition, and then we also got, this is the Hans Stuck Hill Climb version. And I don't know if you can catch it. This is the one that has the dual rear wheels, and there's also 2 other versions. All of these can be seen in new 1/18th for this week. There's a few in there. I think we've got mini champs, Look Smart, Spark, TSM. Make sure you get through there, because I know there's a few codes that we're already down to 2 or 3 pieces, especially those Look Smart Ferraris. This is product that was put into stock on Monday. So all week long, you smart guys have already been hitting up those new categories and picking away at this stuff. So get on over to the Replicars website. Click on new arrivals, check those out, and anytime, questions, shoot me an email, mark@replicars.com. Call us, 802-747-7151. Glad to help any way I can or any way the staff can. Give us a call. We're glad to answer any questions you might have. Okay, eBay. I didn't grab any because my desk kind of looks like a bomb went off on it. But I was out there looking around, and just right now, if you go to the Replicars website homepage, right in the middle, eBay icon, click on it, go to our eBay store. Down the left, you have categories. Look for rare and hard to find. Right now, there's over 135 auctions in that one category alone. Well over 150 total auctions. But if you're a 43rd guy, okay, we still picking away at a huge 43rd scale collection that we took in. Mini Champs Formula One. There's old, like the Porsche 911 series from 2000, 2001 Le Mans. Very, very old, rare, long sold out models. If you do hand builds, we got some hand built stuff up there for you 43rd guys. Well worth your time to cruise those listings. If you're a 24 scale guy, bunch of Franklin Mint, Danbury Mint, and again, most of you know, neither of these companies are still in the model business. Okay, they've been long sold out, and I think I was looking at some of these Danbury Mint. They're at $5, $5.50. Keep in mind, we start all of our auctions at 99 cents. We let you guys determine what the value is. Some go low, some go high. It's really a matter of, are they really rare or are they not quite so rare, okay? But at 99 cents, we let them go. Fixed price items, we accept reasonable offers. And keep in mind, we buy collections. Yes, one model to 1,000, it doesn't matter. No collection is too big or too small. If you have any questions or you want more information, contact myself or Brian, Brian, at replicars.com. We've got a simple autoresponder form that we send you back. It explains the entire process. How do you get your models to us? How do we value? How do we make you an offer? It's easy. We have a trade-in program. If you'd like to trade in some of your older models towards some of the newer releases, we can do that too. Wheeling and dealing, nothing is off the table, okay? Again, any questions, hit me up, or of course you can contact Brian as well. Okay, let's throw a little plug for the club, okay? The Replicars Preferred Buyers Club. If you're a serious collector, you should be a member. It's only $29.95 a year. You get 10% off every purchase, and we have constant promotions only for club members. I'm going to throw a few right here shortly, but we're going to send you out the Replicars swag bag. I don't even know if I can remember everything that's in there, okay? T-shirt, mug, pens, keychains, flash drive. We've got golf tees. We're working, constantly adding to the swag bag, okay? Every Friday, you're going to get an email directly from me that only goes to club members, and it can be just information about new releases. It can be promotions that we offer just to club members. And here's a few that this week, club members are getting first dibs on these. We took in, I think there's 4 or 5, and I got to throw a shout out to our friends at Forza Kobe in Japan. They do a lot of these very special editions with Spark. This is a Jules Bianchi 2014. He finished 9th at Monaco. This is a memorial piece, very cool on the back. They've got some pictures of the real car. These are usually runs of 250 to 300 pieces. This is Max Verstappen 2014 Toro Rosso, his first ever F1 test, and it's got the crazy little fencing in front of the air intakes. Again, these are very limited editions. They're a little expensive because of the low runs, but club members are getting first dibs on, I think it's 4 or 5 different versions. These aren't even in stock yet. We're going to have these set up shortly, but club members, if you're a 43rd guy and you like the really limited rare stuff, keep an eye out for my email coming soon. And again, anybody, if you have questions about the club, how it works, how do I sign up, shoot me an email, give me a call, or go to the Replicars website. Right on the left-hand side, you'll see Join Our Club. It's easy. Like I said, $29.95 gets you a full 1-year membership. Okay. I think we're down to the shout-outs, okay? And on that subject of the club, okay, and I mentioned this a few weeks back, first and foremost, we're coming up on our 27th anniversary of serving the model hobby, okay? And we've got a group of customers that have been with us all the way through there, okay? And basically, I came up with this idea. I'll take full credit. If you're a 20-year veteran and you're a club member, you've been grandfathered in, you're never going to get a renewal notice from us again. You're a lifetime member. And I've got a list that Mary gave me for this week. We've got 6 club members that have reached that 20-year plateau. And I want to first and foremost give a big shout out to these 6 guys. And, you know, what can you say when you have customers that support you for that amount of time, okay? And you know, we feel very thankful, very blessed that we have made these relationships and people continue to support you, you know, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. You know, we've grown a lot over the years, but we've only done that due to our huge customer base that continue to support us. So big thank you. Okay, I'm going to rifle through these, and you guys are going to get a personal email from me a little bit later this morning, just, you know, explaining this to you. But Roger Fanistock, Eduardo Gonzalez, John Patty, William Powell, Harold Wolfel, and Glenn Gathergood. You guys have all hit the 20-year mark. Big thank you. Appreciate it. On the shout-outs, okay? Check out this cool Elkhart Lake t-shirt I got, okay? I'm gonna show you the back, too. Hopefully you can check it out, okay? My good buddy Gene DeCola in Yorkville, Illinois, hooked me up with this t-shirt. He went to the vintage races there last weekend. I think it was 2 weekends ago, sorry. But sent me a program. Gene, big thank you. And you're on my list now. As soon as I'm getting some custom shirts made just for the reciprocal t-shirt program, okay? I'm a size large. You send me a t-shirt, I'll send you one, and I'll guarantee you're going to like what I send you. And, you know, I got a great collection going. If you've seen what I've been wearing the last 3, 4, 5 weeks, keep them coming. And like I said, I'm going to send you, just tell me what size you wear. I'm a large. Hook me up. I'm going to hook you up, okay? Gene, thank you. Okay. Brian Pavesi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Brian. Boynton Beach, Florida. Got a great email from Brian, and he said, you know, I haven't, you know, been buying that much in the last few years, but, you know, I bought a model on eBay from one of your competitors. And he just went on like one of these horror stories, the way it was shipped. It was not the correct car. It was broken. And, you know, came back with, I made a purchase from Replicars the first time, and I checked his history. It's the first time he's ordered in like 8 years, okay? But he sent me a great email and said, you guys are still heads and tails above the competition. He goes, the shipping box was perfect. The packing was perfect. The model was absolutely pristine, even though it was a sale item, okay? The box, everything, he goes, it couldn't have been a better experience. So, you know, shout out to Jay in the shipping department, because that's how we roll, okay? And any of you guys that are regulars, you know we pride ourselves on how we ship the models to you. And we want every experience to be just like what Brian had. So, Brian, thank you for the business, but thank you for taking the time to shoot me an email and give us some kudos on that. All right, Randy Ray, Kissimmee, Florida. He's been with us since 2009, just had his 8-year anniversary of being a Replicars customer. Had a great conversation with Randy yesterday. Strong supporter of our Indy program, and you know, I can't say it enough. You know, suggestions about future cars, just great conversations. And, you know, yeah, we're doing business, but I'm a firm believer that this is about, you know, building relationships and long-term reciprocal, you know, back and forth. So very much appreciated. Brian, I'm sorry, Randy, I hope all is well down there. It's not too hot. Brian Powell, New Carlisle, Pennsylvania. He's been with us since 1999, just had his 18-year anniversary. Also had a great conversation with Brian yesterday. He's looking for an older Spark model that's been sold out for a while. I'm going to try to, you know, come up with one of those for him. And yes, I can do that. If it's a sold-out model, all you got to do is shoot me an email. I'll put my feelers out there, and I'm going to say a high percentage, 95% of the time, I can come up with it for you. Okay. Last but not least, David Jackson over here in Poughkeepsie, New York. Got a great email from him just singing high praises about our Indy models. He was raving about the Millers, raving about the Boyle Specials, 39 and 40 Wilbur Shaw, and had some great suggestions with pictures, okay, that he emailed me. This is great stuff, guys. We want to hear your suggestions. So by all means, shoot me an email, Mark, M-A-R-K, at replicars.com, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at replicars.com. We want to produce what you guys want to collect. This isn't rocket science, okay? David, thank you so much for the business. Strong supporter of our Indy program, but I love getting those emails and corresponding back and forth, interacting with our customer base. So big thank you. Okay, I'm hoping I didn't forget anything, but listen, check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We're on Instagram now. If you do the Instagram thing, I've been posting some cool pics on there. I've been getting some great likes and people emailing me saying, yeah, glad to see you on Instagram. Of course, you can hit up my blog. I've had several posts this week. I put up some pictures of that 43rd Boyle. And anytime I can help, like I said, email me, call me. Thanks again for all the support. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch you all next week.